things up and attempted the pit maneuver while we were doing the news and newscast.
They did indeed, and we recorded that. I'm not sure if you guys got the video on the ground. Hopefully you did there, but he exited the freeway northbound 710 and was getting off into the Commerce Vernon area, and then was getting back on the freeway. It's a really weird ramp there at Atlantic Bandini. Was going to get back on the North 710, and then we saw CHP kind of creep up next to him. They had lit him up. So they were trying to tell him to pull over. He wouldn't. They got him next to him. Executed what looked like a perfect pit maneuver, and we're at the district, and it looks like we're headed southbound on Downey now, but they had tried to do the pit maneuver, spun him around, he recovered really quickly, and then weaved his way down the on-ramp, going the wrong way, went down the on-ramp back onto Atlantic, and was westbound on District Street through the tiny city of Vernon. I believe it actually may still be in Vernon. He's southbound, though, on Downey at this point, so things definitely escalated at this point.
I'd say so.
It definitely seems like CHP wants to bring this to
a conclusion. After that, for sure, because it looked like he was able to weave his way through about 4 police vehicles and a couple of just stranded cars there as they performed that pit maneuver flawlessly. It looked like fantastic. I nearly got him going around the other way, and then he was able to escape. You just never really know in situations like this what's going to happen, and it's kind of unbelievable that that's there.
Well, you know, that could have been intentional, though, Desmond, to let him weave through the patrol cars going back down the on-ramp, because they don't know what kind of danger this person may pose. And again, as you pointed out, Desmond, there are certain factors that we are not privy to that police are. Perhaps this guy may be armed. They could think he may be armed, and they don't want to trap him if he is, where there's other innocent people around on that on-ramp. They may have intentionally let him go through, because you're right, Jeff, he slipped by 4 or 5 patrol cars when it seemed like they had the opportunity to block him there.
And nonetheless, it appears that this driver of the stolen vehicle, now this is going to be a silver Nissan Rogue, is a little more erratic in his driving, a little more airy, and I would say probably has that urgency that we didn't see earlier, where he was kind of obeying the traffic signals, stopping, making slow turns, U-turns in the middle of the street, seem to be undecided. Well, now obviously they have set things up, and this driver is going a little faster than we saw before. So Desmond, where are they now, and what do you think is the next step?
There goes another pit maneuver. We're at Leonis. Oh boy, this guy will not give up. We were at Leonis Street, and that's actually one of the founders of the city of Vernon. So we are still in the city of Vernon, but wow, look at this now, guys. Now headed back southbound, and it's really picked up. Looks like he's turned his lights out as well.
Right.
Now this guy really wants to get away. Just like a complete 180 from what we were watching for the first half hour to 45 minutes of this chase, where the suspect was obeying all the laws, even with the spotlight overhead, and now things have really taken a turn for the worse.
On either side of the street. And, of course, that raises the danger level for people who may just be out in their own neighborhood for walks or whatever they want to be out for tonight. So I don't know that they would necessarily attempt that there. It just doesn't look like an ideal situation. But, Desmond, where is he now? He just came out of the residential area there where he is in South L.A.
Yeah, I believe we were on Compton Avenue, and we're headed back. Actually, looks like we're southbound, Marcus. Can you help me out here? Yeah, just 1 second here, guys. Looping around the Compton area, and I believe we are going to be southbound once again. We were just off of Central and Compton Avenue, and El Segundo was also in the mix there. So quite a few very busy intersections.
Yeah, he's really now going fast with the surface streets. Desmond, can you gauge roughly how fast he's going right now?
Yeah, probably about 55, 60 miles an hour. I'd say we are southbound, so I believe this is going to be Central again, which is where this guy has spent quite a bit of time, right off of Central and Rosecrans and all across the Compton area, just kind of looping back around these surface streets again. Coming to a stop. Let's see what he does. Turn the lights off.
Lights are off.
Gotta get out from behind this palm tree, and there he goes. Trying to kind of walk out casually as if nothing is wrong.
Remember, he was wearing a white shirt.
Take off. Yeah.
Remember, he was wearing a white
going behind some buildings here.
There's a street light, and he's going to come out right there.
Potentially there on the other side, or we don't know where he may know this area and know places where he thinks he